Hey everybody, welcome to day 2 of the level method testing. Today we're going to be looking to test 3 components of your fitness, starting with shoulder strength and stability. We're going to be using dip variations and rings to see what your shoulders are capable of in a safe and controlled environment. Then we're going to be assessing your coordination and timing by using jump ropes, specifically single unders and double unders. Lastly, we're going to look at your core strength endurance. We're really pulling from the classic CrossFit workout Annie to determine neurological coordination and timing and also core strength endurance. In order to test your shoulder strength and stability, the category we're going to be looking at is the rings. We're going to be dividing the class into 2 groups here. On one side, we'll have those that have at least 1 strict ring dip. On the other side, we'll have those working toward getting 1 in the future. If you don't have a strict ring dip, we'll be looking at your ability to hold yourself in a support position on boxes. And then if you can do that, we'll look at holding yourself in the rings. And lastly, we're going to look at your ability to control a negative as you come down on the rings. And at the higher levels, we're going to be testing unbroken multiple reps of ring dips. We'll also add weight to the dips. And then at that point, we're going to look at a strict muscle up and then kipping muscle ups. Moving on, we'll be looking at the next category on the map titled Neurological and Core. So this is really the brain-body connection and how well you can coordinate your movements. We're going to again split the class into 2 groups. If you don't have the ability to do at least 3 unbroken double unders, you're going to be testing your unbroken single under rep count. If you do have 3 double unders or more, we want to see what you guys can do for a big unbroken set. Now, in order to semi-qualify for testing Annie, you just need to have at least 40 double unders. If you know you can do more than 100, go ahead and just stop testing around that 50-60 rep range. And then if you can get past 40 and you've never tested a really big set, by all means, go for it and see what you can do. Second component is the core endurance test. So if you plan to do Annie, you need to first test to see if you can do 14 strict knees to elbows in 70 seconds. So it doesn't have to be unbroken, but there is a time constraint to this. Now, to clarify on the standards of the strict knees to elbows, you just have to touch anywhere between your elbow and your armpit. So anywhere in this area would count for the strict knees to elbows. And if you have at least 40 unbroken double unders and can do 14 strict knees to elbows in 70 seconds, you qualify to test Annie. If you don't meet these qualifications, you will be testing the Tabata sit-ups. So the way the Tabata sit-ups will work is you'll pick a rep count somewhere on the map. It will tell you what to do. And you're going to try to maintain that rep inside 20 seconds with 10 seconds for rest for 8 rounds.